Hello, Flood Tappers. It's ElloArfur here, and today I am coming back for the Splash and Burn competition results. Yes, so yeah, we're back today with the results, and just so people know what's going on. So there was a Splash and Burn um, competition that was in the Discord server. I announced it on Discord and on the community page and things like that. And so yeah, we've had an absolute ton of participation with this. So I have a massive thank you to everybody, and also the standard of designs I thought were all really, really high. Yes. And so a reminder of the prizes that were up for grabs. So for first place in the competition, you get 3,000 donuts. Then for second place is 1,500 donuts, and then for third place is 500 donuts. So yes, a lot of great prizes up for grabs there. And let's jump right into it. And wait, also, before I jump in, I've got a so basically these designs were judged out of a score of 20. So Fat Tony and I, from the Discord server, Fat Tony, um, each rated these uh, all of the designs by each person with an overall score out of 10, and then we combined the two scores out of 10 together. And also, I want to give a massive shout out to Fat Tony and his new YouTube channel, which is called Fat Tony's Mafia, which is, and he's just released the start of a Let's Play series, which, it is a really nice video. So I would really recommend checking Fat Tony's Mafia out, and also his Discord server as well. And both those you can find in the link in the description box below. But yeah, do head over there because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good content over there. So there we go. So here is the first design. And so the first design was submitted by Watch Guy. So yes, I like this design. I like the entrance and the benches at the front and the fence around. Yeah, pretty cool. And so Watch Guy was given a score of 12.5 out of 20. So yeah, maybe I don't know. The rides are all a bit bunched together. Maybe you could have a few more decorations or trees in there. Um, it does look like this tapper is a low level, so maybe I do understand that that's more difficult, and that is going to be a problem for a lot of people entering these competitions. It's competing with the high level players but considering a nice job there. So thanks to Watch Guy. So next up we have Ewan from the Discord server, and yeah, this first design is brilliant. So it's used the Krusty Land path really well. So Ewan's done a really good job of that. And the Krusty Land fences as well with their hedges and everything. So yeah, some really lovely greenery um, around all the different water slides and attractions and the trees as well. It just looks really kind of full. So yes, and there's more of the area. And the Pika and Park by the Wave Walker does look really cool. So the kind of introduction of these other kind of unique decorations as well, which aren't necessarily part of the Splash and Burn update, but does make the designs more interesting. So again, I like the river there and the kind of boundary and the hot dog store, popcorn store, the cotton candy store. The kind of things you'd expect to see at a water park. Ewan has certainly got it there. And so the score that Fat and I decided to give Ewan was 16 out of 20. Yeah, so congratulations to Ewan on that one. So next up we have Mali Kaching, I'm gonna say, because dollar sign. And yes, oh wow, I think this design or this kind of area is really cool. I do like the kind of how the designs all flow together. So we've got the kind of car park and leading onto the nice fountain area as like part of the entrance. And then we've got the pavement walkway leading to all the different rides in the area. I think it is great. The greenery is brilliant. I love the benches and the rides and the little tiki bar at the top there. So yeah, I think perhaps Mali could have maybe added some trees around the design, as it does look a little bare outside of the kind of design. But yeah, within the design itself, really, really nice job there, and I love how the design kind of flows together. So Mali Kaching was given 15.7 out of 20. So yeah, well done, Melly. That was a really nice entry there. Thanks a bunch. So moving on, we've got Golden. So yes, we've got a kind of marine world and a wet and wacky world in this one. And yes, we've got some really nice areas here, and I love the concrete, and it kind of merges all the seats together, I've noticed as well, which is really cool, makes it more realistic. And so yeah, I think some of the designs, again, maybe more land given to this area would perhaps be more beneficial. But yeah, I do really like the way, you know, the water's near it and everything, and maybe just too many beach chairs, but you know, people have got to sit down somewhere. It just, I don't know, it feels a little crowded, this design. But yeah, I'd say I do like the crushed land walls and the turnstiles. That's part of the entrance. I do really like that. So yeah, there's some great elements in there. And so Fat Tony and I decided to give Golden a 12.2 out of 20. So yeah, good job. So next up we have Jumbo Courier. Yes, and yeah, I do really like aspects of this design. We've got hedges and things, and the Goblin Blow integrated with it as well. It does look really nice. The lemonade stall there, the water toads, oh, and the Devil's Deluge. Those two rides, really well designed. And the kind of stairs, we can't exactly see where the stairs end, so that's quite cool with the pavement walkway leading up to it. So I do like that. I think perhaps what Jumbo Courier could have worked on, maybe the entrance a little bit more in certain aspects. I think some of the entrance is good. I just think the pavement is being slightly off center. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think that could be something to improve on. But also some of the kind of rides, say the SBF 60, is maybe a bit too spread out. And also, it does look a little bare in places around the outside. But that doesn't discredit the perks we got in the design. The Devil's Deluge, I love the barriers at the front and the cones and kind of how it's all abandoned. I love that. And the water toads as well, the seating area and the trees behind it, the little dirt area there. I think that's great. So yeah, good job there, Jumbo Courier. And so Jumbo Courier was given 12 out of 20. Don't know if I already said that. And yes, there's the other part of the design, a bit more of the Devil's Deluge you can see there. Awesome. Right, so next up we have Cosmo. Yes. And so Cosmo was given a 10.4 by Fat Tony and I. And so yeah, I think maybe the rides are pretty bunched up together. I think some space between the rides would have perhaps been a little better. Yeah, but the one thing I do like about this design is the kind of benches, like by the water toads and the little telephone box. There's like a little area for people to communicate and or just take a break. I do really like that idea. So yeah, I think a nice little aspect to the design there. So yeah, thanks to Cosmo. And also, I want to give a shout out to the TSTO Super Troopers Help and Designs group on Facebook, as they do offer design some amazing designs on there for people. And it's a lovely, kind community of people who are willing to give up their time for you. And yeah, also lots of great design inspiration as well. So yeah, do go and check out the group on Facebook. Okay, so next up we have Raudige. Yes, and yeah, this is really quite a different design, and it was really nice to see this kind of variation. And so yeah, this design, I love how it's kind of on an island first of all, and the cobblestone road. I think what they've done with the palm trees is really effective as a design and unique. It works. And yeah, like the Crushland paths where all the water slides are, bit of a theme going on there. And the area by the water toads is probably my favourite area of this design, because we've got all the beach chairs or the lawn. I think they're actually lawn chairs. Lawn chairs, my mistake. And yeah, so I think that is cool, and the void there as well. It's really well designed. So I think maybe perhaps what Rowdy J could work on, maybe there's a little bit too much space given to this. I think you probably cut down the space a little, as the design does look a little bare in places. But yeah, once again, it's a really unique way of designing it, and yes, a great job by the water toads there. So yeah, overall great design. And so the final score we've given Raldaje is 14.6. So yeah, good job. So next up, we have Zoe Lucas. And wow, I just want to say wow, because this design, or this area even, is fantastic. I just, yeah, fantastic. So yeah, so we've got the obviously the entrance to the marine world over here, Wacky, Wacky World as well, and we've got the parking, and then we've got the unoriginal log ride at the bottom, and then we've got like this kind of bridge leading over to it, which is so cool. Real attention to detail in this one, and then we've got the kind of water slides with the pavement pathway going around, and we've got the viewing area for the parents or whatever, and then we've got the stalls and the decorations, the wave walker and the tunnel of love. Oh, just brilliant idea. And then we've got the beach chairs or the lounges, whatever they're called, the little umbrella things. And then we've got the Devil's Luge at the top as well, with a really nice runway up to that. And then in the middle, yeah, I do really like the back of the slimy. We've got a separate little entrance to that. We've got the mermaid petting zoo and all the other little rides that we've got in the bundle, and we've got a bunny there. So it's just a really nice design, really, and I love the different areas in it and the way the design flows. So yeah, a brilliant design. And so Zoe Lucas, I wanted to say this is the first time that personally I've given any of the designs in any of the design competitions a 10 out of 10. And Zoe Lucas, yep, it's got to be a 10 out of 10 from me. So congratulations. And so, however, the combined score between Fatoon and I was 18. So yeah, congratulations on that one. Here we are, back at it. So this design was submitted by Cubic Silver 06, and yeah, we've got a really nice looking design here, and yeah, the fact that all the rides are placed in the water does look really neat actually, and the flowers around it as well, and the benches and the walkway. Yeah, I think yeah, really neat little area here. I think yeah, it's been creatively designed, and it works. To be honest, I think maybe perhaps there could be a little more added to the entrance of the Wet and Wacky World, and maybe some different things added to the design to kind of extend it a little bit. But I think the design that they've made for this area is really good. So yeah, congratulations to Cubic Silver on that one. So Cubic Silver 06 got a final score of 14.2 out of 20. So yeah, really good job there. So thank you to Cubic Silver. So moving on, we have got Lilith. And yeah, so I mean, yeah, Lilith has obviously this original the log ride going around the kind of edge of this area does look really cool. We've got the kind of all sorts of different things from all sorts of different updates and things, and the trees around the area and the Crusher Land fence and everything. It looks marvelous, must be said. And yet, moving on into the kind of Wet and Wacky World section, because that was the kind of entrance here. That looks great with all the kind of eateries. We've got the rides, and yeah, I think it's just brilliant. We've got the Tower of Tetanus and the fountain, which just adds more to the design, really. And Homer Schnitzel and all the rides. It's, yeah, amazing. And San Tropez as well. That works pretty well. And then the slides, the photo hut, some really special things there. And the void, I love all the greenery as well. Works really well with this design. And there we go. Oh, look at that. The seat for the lifeguard. Wow. It's really, yeah, a lot of attention to detail once again. And then look at that, the queue to the log ride and everything. That is fantastic. I think, yeah, really good job. So, Lilith got a final score of 16.5 for Factonia and I. So, yeah, a massive well done to Lilith. That was awesome. So, moving on, we have Multinas 550. And so yeah, we've got a really cool design here. And so we've got Mount Crossmore as well, which does add to things a little bit. And I do like the kind of dirt pathway leading around all these designs as well. I think perhaps what they could improve on maybe is making more kind of pathways to designers. It's unclear how people can like access them, as it does seem like a lot of them are quite close together and things. So yeah, maybe some more walkways and maybe just spreading things out a little bit more, and maybe adding some things to the entrance. But what I do really like is the log ride and the dinosaur in the middle. I think that's a really special part. Yeah, really great idea, and I think that's probably my favourite part of the design. So yeah, really nice feature there. And so Martinez 550 got a final score of 12.5. So yeah, very well done. So moving on to the next one. So we have Saku who got a 12.9. And so yes, the parking area at the front is really nice. And also the entrance as well. Done a really good job of that. And then all the different kind of areas for the different rides and things with the fences, and the different entrances, little gaps in the fence. Yeah, so a lot of attention to detail going on there. And I love the lake there with Brockman lounging. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, and I think maybe, yeah, so some really nice features there. I think maybe what they could add a little more is, as there's a lot of concrete, maybe some trees and some flowers might give it a bit of green to certain aspects of the design. But there's certainly, I really like the entrance, and the rides look brilliant as well, to be honest. So yeah, and Saku was given a combined score of 12.9 out of 20. So yeah, well done on that one. Epic. So next up we have Donut Wilder 77. And so yes, yeah, I do understand that Donut Wilder is quite a low level tapper. And I think what I do really like is the Crossland wall being used in this design. And the Devil's Deluge is kind of abandoned, like with trees all around it. I think that is pretty cool as well. Yeah, and the way the Crossland fence opens to the different rides is also another nice aspect. I think maybe what could be added more to the design is maybe a bit more of an entrance, or maybe like parking or something, and maybe some different like buildings, not just the rides added to the design as well. And yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe not quite so many trees, but I don't know, the trees. It's always nice to have trees. So Donut World 77 was given a combined score of 9.4. So yeah, a good entry there. So thanks to Donut World for that one. So next up we have Miguel 118. And so yeah, we've got a parking area out the front and some benches and things. Maybe a little more could be added into there, I think, but it is quite nice. And the Wet and Wacky World, so a nice little entrance to the park here. And yes, the void. Oh, that's brilliant with the fences. I always love to see that, the kind of swerving fences for the queuing people. Awesome. So we go the Wave Walker, the Devil's Deluge, and the top bit there, the H2O. Very cool. And so yeah, I think maybe a little more could be added to this design, maybe a few more trees or something, as there seems to be a lot of space without anything in it. So maybe we'll make the design smaller, I think. So yeah, and Miguel 118 was given a 10.7. So yeah, well done on that one. Very cool. So next up we have Yaga. And so Yaga did submit a pretty different design. So, and obviously this water park is on this Squidport. And also those go-karts look amazing. Anyway, we're not focusing on the go-karts. So yeah, we've got some really nice stalls and things like that. Maybe a few unrelated items like the bomb shelter, Homer's bomb shelter. But you know, it's no big deal, of course. But the tiki bar looks quite nice there too. There we go. Let's have a look at the other bit. So we've got the circus tent, and yeah, the stores look really nice, and it's nice how it's integrated with the Squidport as well. I think maybe what could be added to the slides a little more is maybe some like queuing systems or something, because it does kind of seem like they're just on the Squidport, and maybe a little more could be added to the slides to, I don't know, make it look like a lot of people are going there or something. But yeah, it is a really nice idea to have these on the Squidport. So yeah, thanks to Yaga for a bit of unusual inspiration there. Thank you ever so much for that. And also, didn't see Yaga's score, so Yaga was given a score of 11.6 out of 20. So yeah, many thanks to Yaga. Well, there we go, last little bit. Awesome. So, yes, so next up, we've got June's 310. And so in this water park, we've got the place's public casino as the entrance, which is really quite unusual. Let's say it looks pretty good. So here we go. So we've got Lots as well as part of it, and Wet and Wacky World leads into it as well as a different section, which I think is a really cool original idea. And then we have the rides behind it. So there we go. And yeah, I think maybe a little more could be added to the rides, maybe some trees and things. And there's quite a lot of space empty, but I do really like the idea of the going out the back of the casino. I think that is really cool, and certainly, yeah, on that idea you can certainly expand on that by adding some things. And yeah, but yeah, some really nice features in there. So there we are. So June's 310 was given a score of 12.4 out of 20. So yeah, really nice one there. So moving on to the final, not the final, the second to last entry, and my mistake, which is submitted from Nerd Kawaii 235. So yes, I do really like the kind of aquarium here, and the dirt pathway kind of leading out. You'll see in a second throughout the whole entire park. It is very cool. We've got the water toads there, and all of the water fountains leading up to the entrance as well. I think that is really cool entrance bit there. And then the parking as well, realistically done actually, so all the cars can get in. And we've got the boats and everything. And I think that's a Palm Springfield Resort, I can see. With all the deck chairs and everything and the boats. This just looks brilliant with all the stalls at the end as well. All the bins. Looks very nice. And then we've got the ride at the side. And the water slide tree. And we've got all the rides. So yeah, I do really like the idea of the Palm Springfield Resort being included in the design, as it does really fit the theme very well of this area. And yeah, the aquarium and the kind of the entrance and the parking and the aquarium do look great. And perhaps I think there could be a little done in this area at the top here, because some of the rides kind of don't, I don't know, they don't have a lot around them to kind of, I don't know, make them a little more exciting. But I do really like the kind of the aspect of everything that's included in this area, like the water slide tree was a really nice addition there. And yeah, I think maybe the parking area could actually be reduced a little bit, but see, other than that, it's pretty cool. And so No Kawaii was given a final score of 13.4 out of 20. And so let's move on to the final person. So the final person was Lastro, and Lastro did have to put this together in a rush. And so a huge thanks to Lastro for entering. So here we go. So let's take a look at this one. And I have yet to decide my score on this one. In fact, Tony submitted his. So yeah, so we've got a lovely, really creative area here with the lawn chairs by the little patch of water. And we've got the kind of lifeguard area there as well. And yeah, I do like the kind of the water toads area there with the Krusty Burger. That's a really nice little section. And the crowds leading up to the rides as well. The crowds are nice, yeah. And the different entrances to the different aspects of the park. It's very cool. The H2O there, the beach little umbrella thingies. And then we've got the void. I do like the peanut cart as well. That's very, very nice. So yeah, I think I do really like that lake. That is probably the highlight of this design for me. I think that is a brilliant, brilliant idea. I think maybe what perhaps could be added a little more is maybe some trees at the back. I think, or something. Yeah, some trees at the back. And the rides in the middle, maybe something could be added to those as they do kind of look like they're floating in the middle a little bit. But yeah, there's certainly some great features, and the slimy building looks great. And the lake, oh, that is brilliant. I absolutely love that. And so, I think I have got my final score. And so, last row is going to be given 14 out of 20. And so, that means it is time for the results. And so, I'm going to start from third to first place. So, in third place, I'm going to find the tapper. And it must be said that all these designs were brilliant. The standard of these designs were really, really good. So it's really hard to judge these designs to decide the winner, as it was they were really great, honestly. So here we go. So in third place, it's Ewan. So congratulations to Ewan. There was clearly an awesome water slide or water park here over the Crushy Land. I think that is, yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, congratulations to you, Ewan, and do be sure to hop into the Simpsons Tap That Lounge Discord server and Fat Tony's Mafia, of course, to claim your 500 donuts. So congratulations. And so next up in second place, we have Lilith. Yes, so Lilith has won 1,500 donuts, and it is certainly very, very well deserved. Yeah, look at that. From the log rider all around the outside and all the different kind of interesting things in the design itself, and even just like the greenery. I think the greenery in the design, the attention to detail was really, really good. And the scale of the design as well, to keep up the quality of the designing with this scale was awesome. So yes, very well deserved second place to Lilith. And so the final So the first place of the competition is going to go to. Oh, it's going to go to. Just getting there. Oh my goodness. It's tense, I'm sorry. It's going to Zoe Lucas. Yeah, so congratulations, Zoe Lucas. You have won the competition. And yeah, I thought this design was absolutely incredible. Um, yeah, just the way it flowed and everything in it and the different sections and the way everything was placed and the scale of it as well, and the way the quality was kept so high. Yeah, a very well deserved win. So, yes, congratulations, Zoe Lucas, you've won 3,000 donuts. And so, yeah, so everybody who won the competition, do be sure to join the Simpsons Tap That Lounge Discord server or Fat Tony's Mafia and message Fat Tony to claim your prize. Yes, and also, I would like to give a massive thank you to everybody who submitted their entries because I'd say this is probably my best ever designs competition that we've had today. Honestly, the standard of the designs was brilliant. The amount of designs we got was amazing. So yeah, thank you all for making it so, so awesome. And yeah, we'll be sure to have loads more of these in the future. So there we go. So that is going to bring me to the end of this video. But do be sure to check out Fat Tony's Mafia new YouTube channel because yeah, an awesome new tapper is arising there. And yeah, do be sure to check out the Discord servers. And that's it. So I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and good